the kind of people that I have worked for them, and ladies to capture a man, and I don't do that for nothing because I'm doing it like a person who has just seen that you have seen that this lady, you want to fool her, deceive her. In fact, when I find out on that, I normally be angry. And I'll also make sure that you also be baffing this lady.
You will be baffing the lady.
I will make sure that I will work for the lady, and that man will love the lady to extend that she will be baffing the lady.
You will be baffing the lady.
That means the lady is queen. And at the same time, not the ladies alone. Some ladies are there. He just seen that the man is having money. So he is just thinking, finding ways and means, taking this money. At the end, the lady will say that, oh, find your ways. He will even go and sit in her friends and say that, where am I sending him to? So such a lady and the man bring your matter to me. In fact, I will let you, even if the man cheat, you will also be eating it.
Oh.
The same thing that if a man is fooling a lady, and this lady bring your matter to me, you the man, I'm telling you, if the lady cheat, you will be eating it. I'll capture you to the man to extend that if the man, the lady cheat, then you will take the feces and eat.
Why? For what crime?
Because the love has entered your heart, and I can do it.
For the love to enter his heart.
Yeah.
But if you love somebody, doesn't mean you should be eating his...
The love too much can kill somebody. I'm telling you the truth. Love too much can kill someone.
But how do you love somebody to that extent? But and the woman to sit down and watch you do that?
Yeah.
Then she's
because
wicked.
You have been deceiving this woman a lot. She has been to you just one day, but you said she should find her way. You have now dumped her. No. If that woman bring your matter, in fact, I'm not going to
But
spare
people
you.
will dump people. Babyface. If you don't like someone, you leave them.
If you don't like someone and you leave her, you know you have spoiled her time. You have wasted her time for a long time. And now that you have seen another lady and think that that lady is angel to you, forgetting that this one that you were deceiving her, she was also, if the beginning you do not waste her time, she would have gotten somebody to marry her.
Right, Vibes in 5, Ghana's first social media celeb talk show. The name Arnold, man, Elavanyo, you can always call me, bro, you see me? Big shouts to Sat legend, Van Tomica, Brown, Eddie, Desmond. Show is about to go down. Of course, it's spiritual conversation on this side of things. If you see my guests and how they look, you know who they are. He's been on the show a couple of times. His name is Malam Rahman, a.k.a. Babyface. That's for the Babyface. Anytime we mention it, we laugh because, see, full-grown man. Full-grown spiritualist.
That's it.
He goes by the name a.k.a. Babyface. And yeah, we're about to have, as usual, he wants to talk about the current issues happening. And I would let you know that after you and I stay on the same page as we continue with the conversation, in that we are going to be churning out loads of information here. So you decide what to do with it and you stay fully responsible for the outcome. It's as simple as that. The info, you can decide to use it, you can decide not to use it. The decision is yours. Nobody is compelling you or forcing you or asking you to, by all means, use it. But should you decide to use it, be guided and be responsible for whatever comes out of it. Vibes in 5, the crew, the host, the company will not be held liable for the outcome of that action you would take. So please, it is your choice. If you don't want to be, you can stop watching from this point. I mean, respectfully, this not to sound rude, but just so we are all okay and at peace. But if you continue to watch from this point, you have agreed and subscribed to be fully responsible. So let's take note of that. Babyface.
Yeah.
I think I prefer the Babyface more.
It's true.
Full of swag.
Full of Babyface, papa.
Babyface, papa.
Babyface.
I know you would like to pray before we start, so do it and let's continue.
Oh, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala, brothers and sisters in this world. The only thing that I will first of all talk is I have been to this platform for a long time. So I'm praying for all of us, whoever, either you are a Muslim or you are Christian, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. May Allah protect all of us. May Allah guide all of us. Whoever is having his problem or her problem, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help to solve the problem for you. And beside on that, anybody that I've ever worked to and you succeed, I pray to you that may Allah bless you. Amen. You know, sometimes some people are facing a problem. You contact somebody and he help you. Either it goes successful or it doesn't go successful. Anytime you meet the person in this platform, just contact the person. And me particularly, I don't matter if you have ever helped you and you doesn't succeed.
Okay, so you've started. You are not praying. Is there a prayer?
I've not yet prayed.
You've not yet prayed. Okay, so okay. Because I was thinking you were praying. So you finish up. And
okay. So you can just call to say, oh, my brother, the problem I have given to you, it has not yet solved. Then that means I can assign patient to.
But mostly, if they call you people, some of you don't answer.
That's some
so
of
it's not them.
us.
It is you people.
Some of us. But a person like me, I have to answer you because you are a human being like me. So I have to answer you because you are very important and you are facing the problem. That is why you are giving it to me to solve. So please, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala let us benefit each other. Today, in fact, there are a lot for you to benefit. So please, those who see me and just be fast, take their time to watch this program. In fact, at the ending, they will really know that they are benefiting.
Right. Let's proceed.
So, inshallah, Allahu la ilaha illahu hayyul qayyum la ta'khuzuhu sinatun wa la nawmun lahu ma fi samawati wa ma fil ardi. Man zal ladzi yasfahu indahu illa bi iznihi ya'lamu ma bayna aydihim wa ma khalfahum wa la yuhituna bi shay'in min ilmihi illa bima sha'a. وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. إن الله والملائكة يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amen.
Inshallah.
Right. So Babyface has prayed. Now most of these young women are going to see spiritualists to charm their men. Because they claim men are not giving.
It's true. It's true. Some men are there, they are very wicked to the ladies. But for the lady to send this man name to somewhere to charm her, in fact, if you don't friend that lady, will she send your picture or your name to a spiritual man to charm you?
Oh, sometimes they do. They do. When they see you have money and they want the money from you, whether you come for her or not, you find a way to get spirits to charm you to follow her.
And that is why they will also go and contact a wrong spiritual leaders, and they will not benefit from it at all because he has contacted a wrong spiritual leader, thinking that he's going to capture the man, not knowing that where he contacted, it is not going to do the man anything at all.
Right.
The man will still be there how he is. And you will be thinking that a day will break, the man will call you, the man will never call you. He contact a wrong spiritual leaders.
Right.
Contact a good spiritual leader. A good thing doesn't mention that it is good, unless people will say. Because I have witnessed the kind of people that I have worked for them, and ladies to capture a man. And I don't do that for nothing because I'm doing it like a person who has just seen that you have seen that this lady, you want to fool her, deceive her. In fact, when I find out on that, I normally be angry. And I'll also make sure that you also be baffling this lady.
You will be bathing the lady.
I will make sure that I will work for the lady, and that man will love the lady to extend that she will be bathing the lady.
You will be bathing the lady.
That means the lady is his queen. And at the same time, not the ladies alone. Some ladies are there. He just seen that the man is having money. So he is just thinking, finding ways and means, taking this money. At the end, the lady will say that, oh, find your ways. He will even go and sit in her friends and say that, where am I sending him to? So such a lady and the man bring your matter to me. In fact, I will let you, even if the man cheat, you will also be eating it.
Oh.
The same thing that if a man is fooling a lady, and this lady bring your matter to me, you the man, I'm telling you, if the lady cheat, you will be eating it. I'll capture you to the man to extend that if the man, the lady cheat, then you will take the physics and the eat.
Why? For what crime?
Because the love has entered your heart, and I can do it.
For the love to enter his heart.
Yeah.
But if you love somebody, doesn't mean you should be eating his...
The love too much can kill somebody. I'm telling you the truth. Love too much can kill someone.
But how do you love somebody to that extent? But and the woman to sit down and watch you do that?
Yeah.
Then she's
because
wicked.
You have been deceiving this woman a lot. She has been to you just one day, but you said she should find her way. You have now dumped her. No. If that woman bring your matter, in fact, I'm not going to.
But people will dump people. Babyface. If you don't like someone, you leave them.
If you don't like someone and you leave her, you know you have spoiled her time. You have wasted her time for a long time. And now that you have seen another lady and think that that lady is angel to you, forgetting that this one that you were deceiving her, she was also, if the beginning you do not waste her time, she would have gotten somebody to marry her. So I won't let you go.
So are you saying that if somebody dumps you, take the person to spirit?
Yeah. This world is now a spiritual world. So you sitting down thinking that nothing can happen to you. I'm telling you, a lady will let me work something in the bees. You know the bees?
Yeah, the beats, yeah.
Then she will wear it and come and sleep with you. That is all. You will sell all your property. One day break and you don't give this lady money, you will not be happy. Your heart will be pumping unless you just be
selling your property. So after you sold all your properties, what else will you use to get money to give her?
To give her. And she has getting it to also use for her property.
Then
because you were deceiving her.
Then now she will leave you?
Yeah, because what you would rather deceive her. So once you deceive her, you have wasted her time.
Her time.
That is why she also do you that.
Hey, so you don't preach forgiveness. If somebody dump you or you take him to medicine.
My brother, uncle, you see, the same to me, I always be saying it. I said, what God says yes, nobody can say no. What God has given to me, he doesn't give it to this person.
Right.
What God has given to you, if I want us to go top and come down, I can never take it.
You can never take it. Right.
It is the gift that God has given to you. So there are some ladies, they have the chances. You see her, you think that she's just a fake lady, but a big man, a big millionaires will be rushing on her. And you will be holding the beauty sitting down and nobody even, no man will come to you.
Right.
And if you are such a lady that you have the chances and you don't let me do something to bind your chances to you, your fellow lady who is your enemy, because he has seen that the way you are getting the chances and you are all moving together, it is paining her. She will use her wickedness and go to spiritual and spoil all your chances and taking your chances. That is why you see somebody's star is functioning, but now it's total off. It's the same thing. Like you are having a business. The business is not moving well. The business is not moving well. But at first, when you establish this business, it was going fast. Now, why is it that the business is no more moving? Your enemies are underground. So if you don't work something to protect it, your enemies will finish it and you will become square zero. So in this world, when you are moving with your enemies. You know, human being, when you are moving, there are some genius. One is at your left and one is in your right.
Right.
And this one is showing you that do this. This one do this. So please, I'm telling you, some people are sick. And it is not the sickness that he's supposed to be carrying. It's someone who bought that sickness for him or for her. So you will be sitting down thinking that, why is it that I'm not getting a child? Why I'm not getting a child? No, you will not get a child. Because they have worked it in spirit for you. So it's following you. Any time that you pregnant, it will spoil. So why is it that you can't contact me to SIPs and just contact me and let me know that this is your problem? I'm telling you, I will sit down and make sure that I solve it. Then that your enemy who has just brought that thing for you, that spiritual sickness to you, she will be very shocked. She will be shocked.
But what if you did something to the person? That's why the person bought the sickness for you. Or they can just buy for anybody they want.
Yeah, you know, some people are there. It is their wickedness. He did somebody wickedness and the person too has gone and do something about him or her. So for that matter, he will not go and remove it all. But if you contact me that this is the situation that you are facing, this is the problems that you are facing, the condition that you are challenging, then I will get to know that it's somebody who did this thing to you. So let us remove it out. If you agree with me and we remove it, the person will think that what he bought for you, is still existing, not knowing that it has quit.
It's gone.
It has gone. And my brothers and sisters, let me tell you, some people problems, it is not heavy about like, it's not working this. Some people problems, I just go down underground and check and see that, no, this problem there, we need to pray on these prayers. And we did that prayers, it succeeded. The prayers like how? Not sometimes it is not me alone just sit down and pray, but rather it need for me to find a grown-up people who have bypassed more than 75 years, about 44 of them, to sit underground, to sit down. Then I provide your name. You are at Cameroon or you are at Senegal, you are at wherever that you are, Germany. Then you forwarded your name to me. So once we have sat down, the problem that you are facing, the situation that you are, their condition that you are, in fact, when we sit down and do that prayers, then we find a cow and kill that cow. Not that we are to worship the cow. The cow is not a god. It is God Allah Almighty who brought the cow for a human being to use it and do your things. So after we finish, then we share the meat one, and tied it and added money and give it to Saraha for people to take, for those old men to take. So after the old man take, then we give it to old women for them to take. Then we share it and finish. After we finish like that, I'm telling you, then I then sit that midnight, wallahi, I'm telling you the truth. Within 3 days, the problem that you are
this is the problem. This is the problem. When you people give timelines, within 3 days, within 2 days, and then somebody comes and after 2 months, you are still evading calls and you see, this is it.
It's true.
So I asked one of my guests, spiritual problems, are they solved that quick? 3 days is a saying. How realistic is 3 days?
You see, prayers are quick. So once we did these prayers, then it means what was holding it would have kept long. It will not keep long again. 3 days is going to solve.
Are you sure?
But
so if after 3 days,
the person refused not to let you do this performance that I'm performing, but rather he just said you should try your best to help so that it will be out. Once you have succeeded, I will do this into you, do this. And you are a human being, you are my fellow human being. I cannot reject you. Then I have to be taking my time and work it. So once I've worked it, then you are now expecting that the 3 days that I give to you.
If you are going to take your time and work it, maybe you are telling the person, I'll need a goat. The person says, I cannot give goat, but I can give a cat. And you know that cat can also do it, but cat will take 3 months. It is communication. Good. If you bring goat, it is 3 days. If you bring cat, it is 6 months. Good. So that the person will not provide cat and be expecting goat results.
Exactly. But what you said is true.
I get headache when people say he said 3 days. And then 3 days, the problem doesn't solve and they start giving you pressure and you start deceiving them or you start ignoring their calls or, you know, some even threaten them, which is so wrong.
Treating those people
which is so wrong.
Is not good. And let me tell you, for someone to give his problem or her problem to you and you couldn't solve it and he call you and you get angry and even threaten him, I'm telling you that you are just a scammer. You are not a spiritual leader, because why are you threatening him? There's no spirit that you can go and worry the person because the person did not succeed. And the person has given you something. So if you are threatening the person there, it has never ever happened. So for me, particularly helping people, if somebody said, I have ever said, I'm threatening him or dissing, I'm telling you the truth, that the person should tell you the truth. Let the person swear that it's Malam Babyface who said it. I never did that.
No, I'm not saying you have.
Yeah, but some spiritual leaders, that is why I said they will not contact a good spiritual leaders.
But tell them the truth. Stop giving them false hope. Don't tell them 2 days, 1 day, 3 days. This problem, the 3 days, if I sit at midnight, 3 days, it will solve. After 3 days, if it doesn't solve, they will give you pressure.
And the performance that you are supposed to do, even he sent you the money, you didn't do it. Like exactly what I said, this is what is supposed to do. And I didn't do it. Then expecting to use that 3 days to succeed for you, it will not succeed.
But you are giving them, you are telling them that, I don't know if it is, you get carried away, not you in particular. I'm talking about general.
I know you are talking in general.
Yes.
And I'm not favoring them. It's not like I'm supporting the other spiritual leaders. Because I'm rather saying that when you contact the person, then let the person, today you have opened their eyes. So when you are contacting somebody, let you and that person talk agreement that if I have provided all the things, is that all? And if that is all, and how many days that is going to this? So if the person, the spiritual leader, give you those days, and the days reach,
and you don't see results,
you don't see the result. So what will I do? Is the guest that is supposed to question the spiritual leader. So once you ask him on this, and he couldn't find anything to tell you, stories to tell you, then his talk Nukura will tell you that he's just to scam.
So have you solved any problem in 3 days before?
Well, I'm telling you the truth. If I said I haven't solved a problem 3 days, then I lied to you. I'll cheat others. I have solved a problem to people, many people, thousands of people, 3 days. Even some kura, I'm just telling you the truth. Some kura, I just sit on the issue. The following day, I gave him 3 days. I sat on the issue one night. He called me the following day, tell me that, in fact, really, he roam. He want to give me these people's name. He has ever been to him. He has ever been to him. But now, just one day, the problem solved. I said, I don't need those people's names. You have contacted them. So you giving me their names is not important to me. I solve your problem to you. That was what is worrying me. and I've solved it to you. So thank God. Such a person, will he come out boldly to say, maybe he was having his, or he was having her husband matter. Will she come out public to say that this my husband Michael was dumping me? It is Babyface who solved it for me. No. Why is it that I said there are some spiritual leaders are there? They are not even supposed to be in the spiritual side at all, because doing something for somebody as a spiritual leader, and you do something for someone and come out and say, Kwame or Kofi, I have done this thing to Kwame. I have ever solved Kwame problem to him. Wallahi, you are not a spiritual leader.
You are not a spirit.
You are not having any spirit. So the same thing that I will not tell you. Many people, 1,000 people have helped them.
That's a lot of people.
A lot. Not 3 days, just 2 days. A lot. But it is not good. Even if she herself or he himself hear that I bring her name out. In fact, it is not fair. So I don't need to do those things. Some people will say that this minister, have you seen that he won the election? I have helped him. It is lies. That means he never helped any one minister. Never. But I'm telling you, not that because I'm sitting here. It's not because I'm sitting here speaking to you. I'm talking to the whole world. But I'm telling you the truth. I don't have any one name that I will mention in the politics side to say I've helped him. But those who are into politics and they are big men, I'm not talking about the common people. So right. I've helped them. I've helped them. And if he's sitting somewhere and he's listening to my words, he will just quiet. It's just that he will not tell you that, oh, in fact, leave him how he is. He has done well. He will not tell you.
He won't say it.
He won't say it. And I like that. Don't let me do something for you and you succeed and you come out and say this thing. If you bring your matter out, then you are the one who is bringing your matter out, but not me. Never.
I see.
So some spiritual leaders, some people are saying spirit. Spirit does not go to the market and buy. Never. It is God who gave it to you. So I believe that any powers that are used to work for you and you succeed, I have a belief and trust that it is God, Allah Almighty, who did it for you, not I. But He passed it through on me, and you succeed. So I cannot say that I'm a God. Never.
I see. So before we wrap up, what advice do you have for young men, young women who are either married or not married? How should they live their lives to see success? I mean, spiritually.
In fact, spiritually, it is there. Sitting down, someone will just take your husband, or someone will just take your wife. It is there. But when you are contacting, please make sure that you contact a good person. That will help you. Contact a good person. If your man is leaving you, he want to dump you, please, you contact me and see what will happen. Contact me and see what will happen. My talk will not bring you, but the work will show to you. It's the work that will show to you. And not that one alone. A lot of people are having some sickness. I'm telling you, if we are talking about sickness, those big peoples who are into our politics, they are having a serious sickness, but they have the place that they cure their sicknesses. It is not like a rich person who is not having a sickness. No, you will be a poor person and you are healthy, and the rich person will be sick. So please, any sickness that you are facing, actually forget about malaria. If you are bringing your malaria treatment to me there, I won't even mind.
Go to hospital.
Go to hospital. A sickness that depends on hospital.
Go to hospital.
But spiritual sickness, I'm telling you, don't hide yourself. Link it to me. Some people are there. A man, he will be sleeping. Then when he sleep and wake up, he had a dream. He have an affair with a lady, and he release her. It is not. And looking at his age, that the way he's known. It's not supposed to be like that, meaning there is something. And some women too are also like that, meaning there is something. So some people are there, some sickness are just on them. And some people, in fact, he will try. Any time that things are trying to be better for him, it will come with, it will spoil. Whenever he's getting money, the money will not be stable. And some people, they are facing a problem. He has been to abroad for so many years. His particulars, his papers, he cannot get them. I can tell you that not about, uncountable, I have helped them and they have just agreed that through me, they have gotten their papers. And if once I already said I will not mention people's names, if you take my phone and I'm being with secret to you, I will let you know that, in fact, it's truly that I'm saying, but it's not important. So if you are in abroad, Cameroon that you are, or America that you are, or Switzerland, Dubai, whatever that you are, any country that you've been, and you are having a papers problem, please, why can't you contact me? Contact me so that we will put hands together. Then you will get your papers. It will be better than you there be worshiping people.
Where are you located, please? So that we can wrap up.
Yeah, actually, my place is Sunyani.
Sunyani.
Then
Okay.
Kintampo.
Okay. Okay. Then how do we get in touch?
That is 02413157743.
Again.
02413157743.
Babyface is the name. Interesting conversation. The things he says he will do to men who are dumping their women there. It's quite scary, Charlie. You bath her, you eat. Come on. Stick with your women, yeah? Sat, stick with your women. Very, very, very important. Thank you very much, Babyface, for coming. If you have any questions you'd like to ask, I don't have answers. Maybe he has, because he spoke about. So if he has to do with spiritual matters, those questions, if you ask me, I won't be able to answer you. So if you need any clarification you want to get from him, fair enough. Any other thing, it is up to you, and you stay fully responsible for the outcome. My name is Arnold. Elavanyo. Big shouts to the crew and to all of you. We out.